Hi everyone, this is a quick Duggar family update because I've noticed that a lot of Duggars left Arkansas this month for various trips. Interesting, right? The youngest Duggars are on a big trip with Jim, Bob, and Michelle. The older Duggars, including Jana, ditched Arkansas for Texas and Atlanta, and Jill and Derrick fled even farther to the Oregon Trail. Let's start with Jim, Bob, and Michelle's big family trip with Jennifer, Tyler, Johanna, Josie, and Jackson. It looks like their first stop was South Dakota, and under this image they wrote, "One of the things I love most is making memories with our kids. We are on a family trip with our 6 youngest, visiting some historic locations across the US and learning a lot on the way. We try to plan big field trips that will coincide with our studies, and it's a lot of fun for everyone. This week we stopped in the Black Hills of South Dakota to see the 60-foot tall faces of George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln at Mount Rushmore. What have been some of your favorite fun and educational locations to visit?" So they went to Mount Rushmore, and I actually think this is a great idea for the kids to see historical places instead of just reading about them. So good for you, Michelle. That's a good idea. Must be a lot easier for Michelle and Jim Bob to travel with only 6 kids compared to when they were traveling with 19. Just saying, this must be like a breath of fresh air. So they continued to explore out west. They went hiking, it seems, and then stopped in Wyoming at the National Museum of Military Vehicles. They said, "While traveling, we saw a sign advertising the new National Museum of Military Vehicles in Dubois, Wyoming. We decided to stop by and check it out. At 10 a.m. they opened and gave us an incredible tour. Very interesting history lessons for all of us. We were so surprised that this huge first-class Smithsonian quality museum was out in seemingly the middle of nowhere. It was privately funded and built by Dan Starks to educate people about our American history. What a gift to honor our military veterans. It has been one of the highlights of our trip out west so far. We all loved it." So obviously they had a great time at this museum. I mean, apparently they loved it. And they recently also stopped to visit Old Faithful and Yellowstone National Park. Meanwhile, the older kids, Jana, Jed, Jeremiah, and James, went all the way to Texas to see the Razorbacks play football. And of course, because Jana was sitting next to or was near a man, people were already starting to speculate that maybe this is Jana's new boyfriend. And Jessa even played into it a bit in the comments. She wrote, with some snark probably, "Good looking couple right there." But guys, this ended up being like Jana's cousin or something. Actually, someone in the comments said that this might be her grandnephew. It's Michelle's sister is his grandmother. So I'm not even sure what that is. Jana's his great aunt, whatever, I don't know. But no way Jana would just randomly reveal her beau. She just seems more private. She said, "Made the trip to Texas to see the Razorbacks beat the Aggies on Saturday. Such a fun game. Hashtag WooPig." No idea what that means. Let me know in the comments. And from there, Jessa and Jana went all the way to Atlanta to attend this G3 seemingly religious conference thing. They apparently had a great time. Jana said, "A few snapshots from the G3 conference in Atlanta. Blessed by the great preaching, worship, and conversations this week. I wonder what they learned or talked about there." Anyways, Ben was there too with a shirt that kind of looks like it says Strip Mall Seminary, which is kind of amazing. But finally, Jill and Derrick recently went on a family vacation to the Oregon Trail. And I think this may have been the trip where they met up with some roll-offs, best crossover ever, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll try to find the pictures. Anyways, Jill and Derrick literally made a bunch of video about this trip. They basically documented every day. They drove and drove and drove a lot, but seemed to have made a lot of great family memories. They went to the beach, they did all sorts of fun, cool stuff. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for listening the whole way through. If you like my video, please give it a like. And if you like my content, please subscribe to my channel. Bye, guys.